Roman Reigns began crying backstage after main eventing his first WrestleMania in 2015. He hugged Vince McMahon as tears ran down his face. Roman got even more emotional moments later when he embraced his daughter and family. John Cena got very emotional when he was surprised by a fan who told John Cena that he helped him get through a very tough time in his life when his mother became ill. John Cena cried uncontrollably and he told the fan to never give up. Alexa Bliss has been caught many times getting emotional. During an interview on Lillian Garcia's podcast, Alexa started tearing up when talking about her eating disorder. Alexa also got emotional after being drafted from NXT to the main roster, and also after winning her first women's championship. Her most emotional moment was when she was meeting a young fan backstage who was ill, and she began crying uncontrollably. Brock Lesnar was seen crying backstage after he defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Brock watched Undertaker recovering from his loss, and Brock could not hold back his emotions as he realized that he just ended The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak. Many years ago, Brock was also seen crying after losing a tough UFC fight. Brock Lesnar gets very emotional before matches. He always meditates before he goes out to the ring so he can keep his emotion in check. The Undertaker is a very emotional person, and this has been seen many times backstage, especially before and after matches. The Undertaker has a strong connection with Triple H. After their WrestleMania 27 match, The Undertaker and Triple H cried and hugged each other backstage. A year later, after their WrestleMania 28 rematch, The Undertaker was hugging Triple H again backstage. Vince McMahon could not help but cry after he saw his son Shane McMahon backstage after Shane's match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32. Seth Rollins became emotional after his first WWE Championship win. Backstage, he was embraced by Triple H, who was a mentor to him when he first joined the company. A few years later, Seth Rollins defeated Triple H at WrestleMania 33. After the match, Seth broke down crying during a post-match interview, talking about facing the man who helped him get to where he is today. Fans would be surprised to know that Randy Orton is a very sensitive and emotional person. Randy Orton cried after he won his first world championship. He was seen backstage with Stephanie McMahon, who was there to congratulate him. Recently, Braun Strowman met a young fan backstage who was suffering from a rare illness. Braun Strowman was interviewed later on, and he began to cry when he started to talk about meeting the fan. This was the first time we have seen Braun get so emotional. This proves that Braun Strowman is nothing like his WWE character. Ronda Rousey was interviewed during a segment that aired on Raw, where she discussed her last UFC fight, where she lost. Ronda began to cry, but she was sitting next to her WrestleMania 34 tag team partner, Kurt Angle, who was there to console her.